Hi, everybody. This is a meditation for a somatic body practice, and somatic means feeling like in the body. And a lot of therapy is mind therapy. It's and a lot of our culture lives in the head. It's very heady culture, and somatic therapy and somatic body practice is meant for us to feel and evolve and process emotion through our bodies. A lot of new studies have recently come out, and some have been out for quite some time, around how we hold trauma in our bodies. And that's why talk therapy or the mind therapy sometimes doesn't work for people, because the trauma is really stored in our body. So this will be one of 3 meditations. This is the first one. And this one, first of all, I'd like to say that I'm not a licensed therapist. I just want you to go into this knowing that, and that legally I'm not responsible for any trauma that you might feel through this, but I will do my best to guide and to hold space through my voice and through my words for whatever comes up. And if you need to process with someone afterward, I suggest you see a therapist, or if you know me personally, you can reach out to me. Now, after the introductions, this is going to be the time where you can find a comfortable space, laying down. And you're just going to start to breathe in and out, filling your belly. Feel what things may come up. If there's any places in your body that you're holding tension, don't try to get rid of it, just let it exist. I like to use the metaphor of a deer in the woods. You know how when you drive up in your car and you see a deer in the woods, you can't really do anything but observe it. You can't make it go anywhere or do anything. It's kind of like you're watching a deer in the woods as you're watching your body. I'll use that metaphor throughout all 3 of my meditations. So as you're breathing, notice where in your body you're feeling something, the strongest thing. Maybe it's in your solar plexus, maybe it's in your arms. And you're just going to bring your awareness there like a deer in the woods. Just going to watch it. Observe it. Be curious about it. A good friend of mine told me, just stay open and curious about everything. We have so much trouble in life because we make assumptions about things or people or conversations. And what if we just stayed open and curious? Why is that person acting like that? Why is this the way things are? Because we might get a surprising answer. So with that spot in your body, just be open and curious about it. Don't judge the feeling. Don't judge the tension. When you're ready, you're going to ask it some questions and let it answer. Sometimes we're so automatically wanting to answer with our brain, but let the feeling answer for you. So you're going to ask it questions like, what color are you? Give this feeling a color. Let it tell you what it feels. Are you a shape? Are you a certain texture? Keep breathing, keep observing. It'll tell you. Just observe it. Don't judge it. Don't try to change it. It's there for a reason. It wants to tell you something, and we're going to ask it what it wants to say here in a moment. And your head's going to want to answer first, but I encourage you to wait patiently and let it give you an answer. What is this feeling needing? What is this feeling wanting? Watch your mind, the way it wants to filter answers. Sometimes the answers are super simple, like cuddles. Sometimes it's super your inner child just needing something to be seen or met. Sometimes the feeling just wants to be acknowledged. What is this feeling needing? Maybe it's a good cry. Maybe it's some ice cream. Maybe it's pointing to something you didn't get as a child. Try to stay away from feeling, but what is it needing? Is it a rage session? Do you just need to scream? Again, just observing like a deer in the woods. Maybe this points to some place where you want to do more research. Is it just a hug? And are there ways for you to meet these needs? To tune into what your body really wants to do, feeling all parts of it, feeling the ground, where every part of your body is touching. And I encourage you to pay attention to what comes up and really fulfill those needs for yourself. And if you can't fulfill them for yourself, ask someone for help. We have a lot of some of us have a lot of pride in our culture, and we are programmed to never need help, never need anyone else. I encourage us to all start unwinding that program, ask where it comes from, so that we can grow together and support each other. What is this feeling telling you? Does it need anything? Is it wanting to tell you something? Sit with it for a little bit. Your brain's going to want to answer. Just listen. And now, before you get up and go forth and meet these needs, I just want you to tell it that you love it. Something else might arise. You can tell it that you love it too. Over and over again. Telling whatever comes up that you love it and you're here for it. Asking for what it needs, what it's trying to say. This is healing. This is the healing process. Learning how to meet our needs that maybe we didn't get met. Maybe we're having trouble meeting. Maybe they're not being met. This is the healing. I read the other day that grief isn't what needs to be healed, but grief is the healing. So allow yourself to feel. Feeling is so powerful and so important. It is the connection between us and our DNA, which connects us to our life path and the whole universe. Be gentle with yourself as you come out of this practice. Your mind has a body, your body has a mind of its own. And I want you to spend the next couple minutes silencing your mind, just being in your body and letting your body move in any way that it desires. Let your body just feel, breathe, and move the way it wants to.
What does it mean to trust? It means to have such inner knowing that your thoughts create your world, to simply be quite certain, with divine nonchalance and inner knowing, that if you think of something, it is. Emotion is the key to all of this. As human beings, you need emotion to connect you with your spiritual self, because emotion generates feeling. You need emotions to comprehend the non-physical, which is why emotions have been so controlled upon this planet. Most human beings are afraid of their emotional or feeling center. They are afraid to feel. Trust your feelings no matter what they are. When you are not afraid of feeling and you move past judgment and allow yourself to feel all the ways you feel, you will have a tremendous breakthrough. You must learn to love your emotions. As if you are not human, because to us, you are not. To us, you are members of the family of light,